Just a second. All right. All right, Jen, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so just for the benefit of Josh and Paul, this is one of the starting scenarios from uh, original Underhive. I actually like using these tiles a lot. They work fairly well in this mod, although I couldn't figure out how to put the doors in properly because they're just a little bit too big to fit in there exactly. I think there's some way to do it, but I don't know. And also this mod's a little finicky because I needed to clone each tile and each terrain element when building the map. Otherwise, the entire map got put away, which sucked. So just to familiarize you guys, this is an alternating activation game. Jen, go ahead and mute yourself. I don't know why her mic picks me up no matter how low I speak. But this is an alternating activation game. In the mod, we have the quick reference guide that comes in the game, and then they also have, I think these are custom. This doesn't look like Games Workshop. This is also with Yak Tribe Errata. I'm a bit of a weirdo. I actually like the raw rules for this game. Because it's just an inherently unbalanced game, so I don't really see a reason to like patch this here and patch that there. You kind of just need to have a little bit of sportsmanship and just engage in the fun of the game. Uh, so the dice roller here, I'm not completely confident how it's going to work. You notice they report everything. I don't think you have to roll on this, but there's a rolling pad here. If I hit this button, it'll give me a number of d6 to roll. That could be useful for if you have multiple shots or if you're doing melee. The template actually just has different states to get the different templates you might want. Uh-oh. Looks like that one fell through the floor. But it's okay, we've got infinite templates. I wonder what's going on here. Yeah, the floor is, it's locked. You can grab it. Okay. Yeah. The token is like a universal token. It's the same thing, just you change the state of the token to get any different tokens you need, which I think is a smart solution because there's a lot of specialty tokens in this game. Right now I need a ready marker for everybody. How many guys do I got? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They have a mod that has all the miniatures for Necromunda. And they have the ones off GW website, and as you can see, whoops, this is clearly somebody's custom army they scanned. Gosh, where to start? Well, I guess we'll start with the scenario. So this scenario is called the Marauders. So players roll off to determine whether they'll be the attacker or the defender. All right, let's roll off, Jen. Just hit the 1 on your rotary phone. The other side's got one too. I don't know what you're struggling with. Well, your side is this side over here. It doesn't matter. All right, let's roll again. We died. 1, 3. All right, so before you choose, the attacker's crew consists of up to 6 fighters. They secretly choose their crew, placing these fighter cards face down in front of them. The rest of their fighters will take no part in this battle. The defender rolls 2d6 and picks the highest. This is the number of fighters in their crew. The defender shuffles their fighter cards together and deals that many face down in front of them to choose their starting crews from. The remaining fighters are their reinforcements. Okay, so here's how this is going to work, Jen. Gosh, I kind of wish we had your cards. Why don't you go grab our cards, Jen? I think they're on the shelf. So, one of the Orlok Tactics cards is for 3 greenhorns, 3 free greenhorns. And I'm pretty sure even if she was the attacker and she's hard capped at 6, she would still have a 9-man crew because she's allowed to have them all regardless. I think that's just how it works. But I actually want to look at the card. Jen and I, obviously, we have a full Necromunda set for physical play. But the convenience of I think the terrain in this is going to be a big factor. I think if I ever burn money on another hobby thing, it's probably going to be a miniature scanner. So that I can scan my own stuff that I've painted in here. But there we go. All right. I think your cards are still in your box. No, they won't be. They're in what am I talking about? They're in your book, Jen. Yeah. If I recall, and you listening to this might know, for whatever reason, you basically can't get Orlok tactic cards. They're like $100 to get the physical ones. But we've got all the other ones for the gangs we use. Okay, and I think the ones I usually use are out. There's Click. So just for the purposes of this game, we're both going to have Click and I was going to give Jen just her free guys. And then since I've got time, I might as well look to see if I've got a tactics card I want to use. Daylock has some pretty good ones, but you know, it's been long enough that we've played. I don't remember what I've got that's worth anything. I might just take Whispered Threats. Yeah, so you're going to get your additional 3 guys. And is it just 3 greenhorns? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, here's the Click card if you want to just be able to look at it. Basically, I think it's before the person shoots or after they shoot. I think it's when they're shooting. You just play the card. Oh, okay. So they get a free shot, but then it runs out of ammo. Basically, it's a very powerful card, but I think it's the only thing that kind of balances plasma a little. You keep the card. So I always like to play with it. just so that there's some kind of counterplay for, I'll just take whispered threats. It just messes up her bottle check. All right. The cards will say what they do, and usually the mission will tell you like how many cards you get and how you choose them. Sometimes you randomly draw them or choose or whatever. All right, Jen. So do you want to attack or do you want to defend? If you attack, you get 6 guys. If you defend, you're going to start with D6, but the rest can come in as reinforcements. 2d6 and pick the one you want. Pick the highest. All right. So roll your 2d6. All right. So you're gonna get 4 guys. Hang on just a sec. I've got to have a way to choose a random ganger in this. I'm sure there is one, but I don't know how to do it. Okay. So what you're gonna want to do is you haven't cut out your cards yet for your fighter cards, huh? You can keep them in a page. I'm just saying that's the method for choosing random fighters that they have. Yeah, it's 4 random. Oh, that's a good idea, yeah. Just cut them out sloppy and then I'll pick them for you. And like I say, the rest will come in as reinforcements eventually, but you only have those for now. I get 6 that I choose. It's a secret 6. So we're going to get 6 good ones. Okay, it's specific for this mission, I think. In each end phase of each turn, roll a d6 for each of the defender's reinforcements. Add the current round number to the result. On a score of 7 or more, the fighter arrives. All right. And then roll a d6 and consult the numbers around the edges of the map to see where they come in on. The defender places their fighter card so that the shortest edge is touching the appropriate edge of the board. The position of the card along the edge is up to the defender and shows where the fighter will arrive. I'll just let you put a token or something. There's probably a way to import the cards into this mod, but like I say, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. So we're just not going to worry about it for right now. Okay. You're not going to choose them. They're not going to get chosen like that. But I mean, you could just open your book up to the greenhorn page. The defender picks one of the shaded areas to be their deployment zone. Okay, Jen, do you want to have Why am I not pinging that? Do I not know how to ping anymore? Do you want this corner, this L088, or do you want this this kind of green mold corner as your deployment zone? Okay. So that that square is your deployment zone. Set up your crew entirely within it. Oh, you've cut your things out. Here, let me see them. I'll split them up for you. Yeah. I'm just gonna fan them out. I don't know what's what. Yeah, you do. You marked them all. I could see that very clearly. I'm not stupid. Okay. And set these aside. That's your reinforcement pile. All right. So set those guys up in your starting zone. Let's see here. The attacker rolls to see whether what their objective is, then sets up their crew within their deployment zone. That's after you're finished deploying. Oh, and Jen, you can change the state of the door, and it'll open on the table. Like the door model will be turned into an open state, and you can move through it. Yeah.
That's the lore in my head now. Because all my leaders all in there.
You can put your oh, I guess it's not time for your greenhorns yet, right? It's before.
Yeah.
All right. So now I have to roll to see what my objective is. Okay, give me just a second. Bushwhack. Is this secret or do I share it? So each gang scores a point for each enemy fighter that goes out of action. In addition, the attacker has a special objective. The attacker scores 1 additional victory point for each enemy champion taken out of action, and 2 if it's a leader taken out of action. Okay, so I set up my crew in the red zone, except I've got a dirty old knocked ghoul who does not have to be set up in any stupid zone. So cover in this game is expressed through making your guys difficult to hit for all those playing at home. And it's extremely important. Another thing is if your guys get hit, they're going to fall prone. If they're in partial or full cover and they're prone, they're effectively invisible. They can't be targeted. All right. Special rule desperation. In this battle, the defenders pass any bottle tests they make. Oh, okay, so you never bottle. Ending the battle. If one gang has no fighters left on the board at the end of any round, the battle ends immediately, and the other gang scores D3 victory points. If the attacker bottles out, roll a d6 at the end of the following round. On a 4 or more, the battle ends. Otherwise, roll again at the end of each sequence, adding 1, blah, 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 blah. So bottling out is essentially like gang morale. Once you've failed a bottle test, everybody enters a state where they're able to run. And if they run away, they just disappear off the battlefield. So that's why the game doesn't necessarily end immediately when the attacker bottles out, because he's still got models on the table and they're still fully capable of playing the game. All right. All right, there. Jennifer. Oh, just to familiarize you again, Jen, do you see this stupid cardboard shit up here? Duct. Yeah. Yeah, you can use a double action to move through it, and I think it's a double action to shoot through it as well. No, you don't need 6s. I think it's a double action, which is always a pain in the butt. Okay, so top of the round, it's the priority phase. Each player rolls a d6. The highest takes priority. In the case of a tie, priority passes from the player that had priority in the previous round. All right, let's roll. 5. All right. So even if I didn't want priority, I have priority. This is not a. It doesn't say it in the quick reference, and to the best of my memory, it's not a situation where I can just choose to dump priority if I wanted to. I'm stuck with it. So okay. Let us proceed. All right, so Plasma Leader is going to go, and he's going to take a group activation with Mr. Webb. So now each model has, hang on. Put your ready markers down, Jen. Yeah. So what you're thinking about, or yeah, that would be nice if the mod did that for us. Or if maybe they just, okay, good. Thought my thing was freezing. Maybe if they did a toggle or a state that was just displayed. And I actually prefer putting like activated markers down, but this rule set assumes that your guys have ready markers, and there's several times the rules will be like, if your guy has a ready marker, then da 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 da. And rather than do the conversion every time, I just think it's better to force yourself to get used to doing it this way. Okay. Zoe. Oh, that's annoying. I want to scroll through my my list on my other screen, but it scrolls my game. Okay. He's my Noctghoul, and he does not have to deploy yet. In fact, let's look at his deploy rules because I've already forgotten exactly how they work. They might go. I think he can be placed before we roll for priority, so it's a little too late to price him now. But let's look. I should just keep my book open. I know how to read this crap. Okay. So from the shadows, if this fighter should be set up at the start of the battle, they may instead be placed to one side. Then, at the start of any round after the first, immediately before rolling for priority, Their controlling player may set them up anywhere on the battlefield that is not visible to any enemy fighters and not within 6 inches of any enemy fighters. If both players have fighters with this special rule, then they need to roll off, which we don't need to worry about. I'm just going to bring him in next turn since I forgot about him. It shouldn't be a big deal. All right. So my Juve is going to do a double move of 6 inches. Uh-oh, he's not measuring. Make sure you do the toggle to measure distance, measure movement. All right, so it's annoying. We'll do our best. That's about 3, 5, 6. And we're going to do another move for him. All right. And the leader is a 5. Oh my gosh. I'll toggle my guys' measure movement while you're doing your next activation. All right. 2.2, but we're gonna give it to me. I think you're supposed to do it before priority. Read the card. Remember, you just read the card to me. Go ahead and unmute yourself. Okay, go ahead and just deploy them then.
Okay.
We forgot to deploy Jen's greenhorns, but it's not going to affect the game in any way. So I'm just, even if it did, we're trying to refresh ourselves on the rules, so it really doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm going to put my ready markers off to the side, and we're going to make sure everybody else is toggles, measure movement, and Noctghoul, you're going to be measure movement as well. All right, Jen, do you remember the action types for this game? Yeah, unmute yourself, Jen. I'll tell you if you gotta mute yourself again.
You mean the simple, basic, double, and free?
Yeah, do you remember what they all do?
Simple, you can use as many as you want. Basic, you can use once per round. Free is a free action, doesn't cost action points, and a double one costs 2.
Yeah. So basically the thing to keep in mind is simple, you can do repeated. So like move, for example, is a simple action, so you could move twice. But shoot is a basic action, so you can only do one shoot action, even though you have 2 action points. Opening a door is an action.
Yeah. I remember it being an action.
This is going to be slow, by the way. If anybody's out in the world of YouTube actually seeing this, man. I promise I'll do a video exploring this mod at another time, and that would probably be more fruitful to watch.
Simple. It's simple. They can open it whenever they, however many times they want.
Yeah, he
And
could.
I think my cyber mastiff can open doors, or they have to have so much intelligence to open
Yeah,
doors.
he's too stupid. What's his what's his intelligence?
8+.
I forget what the limit is to make it so he could open doors, but I think it's lower than that. I think it's like a 7.
I thought it was 7 too, so we'll just assume it's 7.
Yeah. I just remember so like my exotic beast as Daylock is the only one that can open doors. And I think it's just barely at the minimum for it. Famous online for being recommended never to take or buy under any circumstance
Why?
because they're terrible. I mean, like
It,
all of the pets. I forget the term for it, but it's literally like some kind of like prestige upgrade. Um, so they're never like that efficient, but the cephalopod specters, if I recall, are complete garbage.
oh, this is a special guy. Maybe it'll tell me in here. Standing and either active or engaged. Oh, it just keeps you from making coup de grace against my guy,
What does?
the cyber mastiff.
Okay. But remember, the other thing that's useful about him is having him in the combat. If he's unengaged, he's going to give you +1 to hit, and he's going to give your enemy -1 to hit you.
Yeah.
And that's just something they all get. Oh my god, the cephalopod specter is a 4+ intelligence.
Holy crap, that's really smart.
Yeah, they can do whatever the hell they want. They can like hack
Alright,
boxes and pick locks and all that stuff.
so we are going to activate our Sergeant Plasma, and he's going to activate Orlock 1 of 2. This Orlock here. I'll take those away. And Orlock 1 of 2 is going to open this door, so I can toggle.
So go to state, right click it,
Oh,
state, and state 2.
2.
There you go.
Okay.
Did you just unlock it? I should have locked all these. Hang on.
I just opened it.
There, I've
I just
locked it.
accidentally picked it up.
Maybe when it changes state, it somehow becomes unlocked here. I'm just gonna.
Right, and now he's
Yep.
going.
Okay, so we'll just after you open it, try and remember to lock it.
Okay. Now we're going to go back to the poor old gunners. How is it? I guess I'm not used to these thick pages.
Just use your cards.
I don't have a greenhorn card.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Greenhorn. All right. He moves 6 inches.
Usually the Juves move faster than the rest of your gangers because they're young.
Oh.
That was a factoid for the internet, but yeah, if you didn't know that, it's good to know. Remember, you want to put him behind a piece of terrain or something. Yeah.
What is it? Is it tab that you use
Right.
to hold
You
him
hold down
down?
right click.
Okay.
And I've noticed it's been very finicky in this mod so far.
How do I? Oh, I remember how to spin him.
Mouse wheel, yeah. And then if you change his state, it'll show his line of sight template. But I mean, I'm not a retard.
Yeah.
Basically, the direction of the people's head is where they're looking. So always
No, it won't let because it put the template on it.
yeah, well, just take it off. But I mean, you can tell where
Yeah.
his head's facing. And one important thing with Necromunda, like I was saying earlier about balance, is sportsmanship. Like if your opponent, so Jen is playing so that that guy is partially behind this bulkhead
Holy fuck, dude! Just spin around. Why won't he spin?
because you're running his freaking weapon into the.
Well, you had your ghost man was like in the wall.
No, nobody's in the wall. I have no idea what you're talking about.
I just wanted his like weapon to be right up against that wall, and it won't let me do it. So that his
Here, just put him over here. Or did you want somebody else over here?
I was gonna put somebody else over there.
All right, well, that's good enough.
All right, now Sergeant Plasma is 5-inch move. Why is he stuck on that? Okay.
I don't know. That's fine. Then just rotate him so he's facing the way you want.
Okay. Oh wait, he's moved. He can move double so that he'll actually get.
Yeah, he can move again.
Now we can see also.
So if
All right.
he's 50% covered, like he is right now, he's got heavy cover, so he's -2 to hit, whereas this guy's only got partial cover and he's
Yeah,
-1 to hit.
not as skinny as he'd like to be in that little
Yeah.
alcove.
And even though the models obviously are doing these heroic poses, we're supposed to assume they're using the cover to the best of their ability. All right, so that is his activation, so it's my turn now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy's gonna go. He's gonna double move. All right, it's your turn. Not trying to cheat, but she's right. That guy's completely in the wall. He's a flying model, but shouldn't matter.
All right, we're just gonna activate Road Sergeant. No, we're gonna activate. Why is that a Road Sergeant? That's supposed to be a gunner. Whatever, he's a gunner. I'm gonna change his name because that's bothering me. Wild Dark Lord. Maybe that was like his name for his guy.
Yeah, the stuff has. So my understanding is there is a way to extract your roster information, and you can like they have a scripting box. You can put the miniatures in there, and it'll put all that stuff, all the information in you need for your miniature.
Yeah.
But they wanted you to use New Recruit, and I think that's a subscription service. So I didn't even bother to look at it for this time. Um, we might be able to use the extraction from the manager that we're using, but I haven't messed around with it yet.
I guess he could be farther in because he didn't use all his speed. All right, it's your turn.
All right. All right, my flying brain will come over and open this lock. Intelligence chest of 8. So what that means is on 2d6, I need an 8 plus. Not going to happen. Okay, we failed to open the chest. And it is your turn.
Okay.
Mic
Oh, it
off.
shows me the move of them. 8 inches.
Mic on.
And if she uses her jump pack, she's an additional 3 inches.
That doesn't
9, 10,
sound
11.
right. So I think it's 3 inches total because it should be move 5.
Oh, you think her real move is 5?
No human in the game moves 8 inches.
Her real move is 6.
And the jump pack's plus 3.
Yeah.
Then it's 9.
Okay.
They messed it up. It's
Yeah.
you're looking at the card. You know that her move is 6.
Yeah, the card has move is 6 for the Wrecker Prospect.
Yeah.
And then this one has move 8. Maybe.
And then the jump pack is plus 3.
Yeah.
Then it's 9. Maybe he lost a movement on that guy or
Yeah.
something.
Oh, this one has 7 inches. Yeah, they were getting all fucked up.
Yeah. A lot of times, like wreckers, I think do because they're so aggressive.
So one of the movements can have 9 inches. Oops. Okay. That is your turn.
Okay. This is my last guy. Um, all right, I'm done activating, so you can just finish your activations.
Move a 5, so we could go a total of 10 to catch up with these guys.
Oh, the church got their use permit approved for their new church. I don't know if they still have more permits that they have to do, but this could be it.
Yeah. Ugh, they do not like that thing.
Yeah, the door's kind of screwed up the way it's. We'll keep that in mind. I may just use the 3D terrain since we've got it and we've got infinite of it, so we could actually make whatever the hell map we want.
Yeah. All right.
All right, you done?
Yeah.
Okay, so nobody is severely injured, nobody's dead. So now, Jen, you're going to start rolling dice for your reinforcements. You need a 6 to bring somebody in.
Okay. Flamer. Oh, the flamer comes in.
All
So
right.
how do I guess I'll just bring her up here
So
for now.
just place the flamer. So roll another d6. 4.
Yeah.
So she can come in on the long table edge on my side. See where my hand's moving?
Yeah.
So just place her on on not on the play area, but on the edge, and that's going to be where she walks on from.
Ooh. Thought I was going all around the table with that. Okay.
All right. So she's going to walk in from, and she's got like a 2-inch area. You're supposed to take the short side of the card and put it there.
Um,
So just imagine there's a card there, and that's where she's going to be allowed to walk in from. All right. It's not a
okay.
big deal. All right. So now roll for the rest of your guys.
The other wrecker,
Nope.
and then the grenade gunner, and then the other gunner.
Not today. All right. So she's going to come in, and let me see if there's more info. In the subsequent priority phase, each of these cards is given a ready marker and can be activated like a fighter. When the card is activated, the defender sets the fighter up as close as possible to the card. Reinforcements cannot be placed within 1 inch of enemy fighters. The fighter can then make 2 actions as normal. All right, did you follow that?
Yeah. So essentially, pretend there's like a card here, and then when I decide to activate her, she
Put
basically
her where the
arrives,
card should be.
and then
I don't know how that wasn't clear, but put her where the card should be. And then you're going to deploy her within 1 inch of where she's standing when you activate her, and then you can take her turn as normal. All right, so go ahead and replace your ready markers.
I'm gonna need more ready markers.
Well, grab them off your table. There's a bunch there. Or pull off some of the old ones. You shouldn't need too many more, right?
I should only need one more. Damn it.
I don't care if the marker flips, Jen. It doesn't fucking matter.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, and then I think if you hold it and you hit F, it flips automatically, too. I forgot about that. And don't roll priority once you're done because I am going to bring my my Noctghoul in.
All right. Everyone, I think everyone has a ready marker now.
What's this gunner here? Is he a greenhorn?
He's a greenhorn, yeah. I know he's got like a gunner mark, but he's a greenhorn.
All right.
He's got like a knife or some shit.
They have sawn-off shotguns.
Oh, okay.
That's what the card said.
And flak and the flak thing,
Yeah.
flak armor.
Okay. All right. So immediately before the priority phase, I'm gonna put our boy in here. To interrupt your deployment, but also that's a good spot for him. You're going to put yours by her. I don't know why you can't understand this concept that she is the card. Okay, so now we're going to roll priority. Don't touch anything.
Okay.
I already fixed it. So then roll off for priority. 6, 5. All right, so I have priority. Okay, Also, keep in mind this is really important. I think Jen remembers this, but there's no pre-measuring in this game, guys. I found myself wanting to measure to see what kind of movement I could get. That is not authorized. Okay. I think that's
Yeah, you don't get to measure before you shoot either. You
yeah.
just got to declare it and then see if it works.
All right. The champion's going to activate. He's going to do a group activation with this guy here. We're going to open the door. We're going to lock the door before it flies off. And then we're going to
It's my soda kid.
move to that cover. And now my boy is going to go. And he's going to shoot your, what's that, a greenhorn?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, he doesn't have a name. Yeah, he's a greenhorn.
Okay. So I've declared him as a target. We check to see if he's the priority target, if there's like a closer target to me, in which case I would have to take a test to shoot at him. There's not. It's like out of cover or something like that. Like you're not forced to shoot a
Yeah.
guy in cover. I forget exactly how the rules worded.
No, if there's no one, that's an easier shot.
Yeah. Okay.
Or if he's prone, you can ignore him also.
So then, so the shot is declared. Now we're going to check range, make the roll. You're pinned if you're hit. All right.
Argent Plasma should have nerves of steel, so he'll get to make a try not to fall over roll.
So it's he's within 10 inches, so he's in short range. The plasma gun has +2 accuracy at short range. So it's going to be -1 for your cover, but that's still going to be a 2+ to hit. It's rapid fire 1. So, all right, hang on. So we're going to get 1 ammo die, and then 1d6. So 2+ to hit and an ammo. So it's a hit. It's going to be 2 hits. Can't I assign the other hit to another guy that's nearby?
Kitten. Uh, if it's like scatter or something.
I don't know if that's how it worked.
I thought that was scatter. I thought you had to assign your hits to the actual one you hit. But certain
No, I
ones let
think you're
you.
making stuff up. Hang on just a second. Then I think we're gonna have to look this up in the ruse. The ruse.
Scarce and sidearm. Yeah, that wouldn't tell you. Oh wait, that's a plasma pistol. Rapid fire 1 and scarce. So we're looking at rapid fire.
Not necessarily, but yeah, I guess I can look at rapid fire. It's in the rules here, 315. But rapid fire just tells me I make so many shots. I think there's a general rule that tells you how those shots are placed. But we'll look at rapid fire first. Okay. If a rapid fire weapon scores more than 1 hit, the hits can be split between multiple targets. The first must be allocated to the original, but the remainder can be allocated to other models within 3 inches of the first, who are also within range and line of sight. They must They must not be harder to hit than the original. If the target is open to hit, an obscured target cannot have hits allocated to it. Allocate all hits before making any wound rolls. Okay, so I wanted to hit your leader, but he's harder to hit because he's in heavy cover. And I don't think this guy can even see. No, he could see him barely. He can see his foot sticking out. But since he's harder to hit, I can't choose him. So both are going to go on the little guy. All right. So strength 5 against toughness 3. That's 3 pluses. Is it or is it 2s? I'm pretty sure I need double to have a 2+ to wound. That should be on the quick reference guide, shouldn't it? I always forget. Yeah, twice is 2+, greater is 3+. So we failed, but he's still pinned. He should have pinned immediately. How would you pin him?
I think you
F?
flip.
That's good enough. We know he's pinned.
That's funny though.
Yeah, I can't think of a better way to change his yaw. Or no, we don't
Yeah.
need his yaw, but
He looks like he's just like
yeah, I guess
throwing
that's the only thing I can think of.
his.
All right.
He's in the floor.
Yeah. If I rolled the one with the bullet, that's an ammo check, and there's a chance I would run out of ammo, but I did not roll that. All right. Jen has the opportunity to play click if she wants, and that'll make him automatically run out of ammo.
Can you run out of ammo on the web things, or do you never run out of that stuff?
I think it's scarce. Let me check. So they're not. So what's back up? There is a rule called scarce, and what that means is if you run out of ammo, you can never reload the weapon unless you have some extra ability or some other way to do it, like an ammo cache.
Okay.
Web guns do not have scarce, but their ammo check is 5+. Means that when they roll an ammo check, they need a 5+ to reload. But the that guy's plasma gun would be disabled the rest of the battle if you click it. I
Yeah.
do have the Pisces Inspector trying to open a loot crate, but if I
Mhm.
recall, even then, it's like you get a one-time chance for like a reload or something. I forget. They're not very good.
Yeah. I'm more worried about the web guns.
All
I'm gonna
right,
be fair. That could be a bad call, but
all right, go for it. So that is my activation done. It is now your turn.
okay.
Oh, let me fix this guy's facing.
I'm gonna activate the wrecker over here.
All right.
Wrecker way. And let's see, 9 inches.
You have to break up your movement because unless you can actually, I guess you could straight line that.
She can, yeah, she can jump pack over it. It's low
Yeah.
enough that she can go over it with her jump pack.
It looked like you were moving through the wall though.
Oh no. I
It's fine.
I'm trying to avoid that because it doesn't. Yeah, it just like will like ruler it. Who is she facing? Oh, she's backwards. Why the fuck is she backwards? Because I didn't. It's hard to see what. If I move
Oh,
again, I
she's the
can't
demo
throw.
charger. Correct.
Yeah. Closer to the wall, lady. All right, so that's where she's gonna end, and it's your turn.
Okay. Squid, how fast can you move? Why don't you have stats on your stupid stat block?
He doesn't.
No. And I was kind of banking on it. I should keep my book open. Brutes. And we have Spicy Inspector. 5 inch. 5 inches fly should be. Yeah, flight, psychoteric mastery. Oh, he's supposed to have a spell. Well, whatever. And all right. We need to get him into melee combat if we can. Okay. Gosh, I don't like where he's positioned at. One, two. All right, you're up.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna activate
You can't get
her.
within 1 inch of my guy.
That's not. That's like 1 inch one.
All right.
And then I have to be within an inch of the board edge.
Yeah, within 1 inch of the card, essentially. So that's fine.
All right. And then she can move her 9. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9. So five more. Now I need to make sure
Make sure what?
where her head is looking because it
It's
goes off of
fine.
her front arm. Okay. I want to try and get all
You
those
can
3.
easily get all of them with the
Yeah.
flamer.
All right, we're gonna flame blast them.
Okay, so
I don't roll to hit, but I do roll the
yeah, so
damage.
hold on just a second. So they're all down. So we need to probably look up the flame rules in the rulebook because do you think they're in there?
All the other ones were, but yeah, the
Alright.
flamer I just read. It was something about you skip steps, the hitting step, and then you go straight to the last step where you're rolling
Yeah.
damage.
But there's a chance that I catch on fire as well. Or I automatically go on fire. I don't remember.
Grenade, knockback. Oh, it doesn't want to tell me what flamer is.
Look at the
Flash
weapon.
fixture.
I think it's the blaze trait or some shit, but it'll tell you what the traits are, and that's what you want to look for.
I should have pulled her card out. Burner. Here she is. Burner. Blaze. That's why I'm Not seeing fire. It's a B. It's under B.
No.
After an attack with the blaze trait has been resolved. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Well, read it because we're gonna want to know.
All right. Roll a d6 if the target was hit but not taken out of action. On a 4, 5, or 6, you have the blaze condition. If you have the blaze condition, when you're activated, a fighter subject to the blaze condition suffers an immediate strength 3, AP 1, damage 1 hit, and must act as follows, after which their activation will end. If prone and pinned, you become standing inactive and asked as described below. If standing inactive, the fighter moves 2d6 inches in a random direction determined by the scatter dice. The fighter will stop moving if this movement would bring them within 1 inch of an enemy fighter or into base contact with impassable terrain. If this movement brings them within half an inch of the edge of a level, platform, or pitfall, they risk falling. If this movement takes the fighter beyond the edge of a level, platform, or pitfall, they will simply fall. At the end of this move, the fighter may choose to become prone and pinned. The fighter may
Yeah,
then
don't
attempt.
don't worry about that shit. How do we set him on fire again?
Um, if they are been hit but are
I know.
not out of action, 4, 5, or 6, you roll a
All right,
d6.
so a 4+ sets them on fire. Okay, you still have to roll your freaking ammo check. By the way, they don't have
Yeah.
infinite ammo flamers, so roll your ammo dice.
Oh, I just use a regular. No, it's this one.
Yeah,
Ammo check. How do I roll it? I just shake it or
yeah, you can shake it. All right,
2.
so it's fine. So then now you're gonna roll to wounds. What's the strength of your hand flamer?
Um, come here, burner.
It's on your your card.
I know. Strength of the hand flamer is 3.
So it's a 4+ to wound. So go ahead and roll it first for my plasma.
Okay,
Oops. There's my.
that's a 5.
All right, so it's gonna wound him potentially. Let's do him first. All right, he's got. Does he just have mesh? Yeah, he just has mesh. So we'll roll 1. 5+ save. All right, so he's gonna take a wound, but he's. Where's the wound? He's got 2 wounds, so he's okay.
Okay.
But why do they only have a wound ×2 marker, huh? Well, this is the only marker we have, but all right, you'll roll for him to be on fire after. All right, now do the Weber.
Weber
It's 4+.
4.
All right. And he also has mesh.
Oh no, my game froze. Okay.
Me too.
Uh,
All right. So he is going to take a wound, so roll an injury die for him.
is a no. That's a. Oh yeah, it's this one, right?
Yeah. All right, he's
Serious
seriously
injury.
injured. All right. And then go ahead and roll for the Piscean Spectre. I believe his. Hang on before you
I have
roll.
1. I didn't
Oh,
damage him
okay.
at all.
He would have been toughness 4, so it would have been a 5+. Okay, so now you got to roll to see if they catch on fire.
Okay, the plasma guy, I guess.
Yeah.
Not on fire,
Oh,
and
thank
then the other
goodness.
one not on. Wow, that's 3 ones in a row. That's pretty shitty. Come on, give me something that isn't a 1. Just get the ones out of your system.
No. Oh, thank God. Nobody's caught on fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, good. Okay. So it's my turn. I guess we're gonna go with our guy. He's gonna attempt to charge. So D3, 3. So he's got 9 inches. All right. Okay. Where is... Oh, there we go. Noctghoul. Paired. I don't remember what that does. Jen, you had the thing open with all the characteristics. Look up paired for me.
Weird.
So he's got 2, and then he's got... I think he gets some more for bonus weapons than normal.
It just goes to parry, plentiful, power, and pulverize from Melta. I don't know why it's not giving me paired. Like maybe my guys can't use that or something.
I think you're in the wrong section.
Weapon things?
Yeah.
Weapon traits?
No, you're right. That should be a weapon trait. How strange.
Because I'm using my book. I'm in my actual book.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
maybe
yeah, yeah, yeah.
it's not
I would
something they
expect
have.
it to have everything, but maybe it doesn't have it.
It's only got like, what, 4.5 pages.
Paired. A fighter armed with paired weapons counts as being armed with dual weapons, with the melee trait for purposes of calculating numbers of attacks. Additionally, when making a charge action, their attacks characteristic is doubled. There we go. I knew it was something crazy like that. So he gets 1 for the charge, 1 for the paired weapons, 4
Yeah.
for his attacks.
No. Stop it, kitten.
All right.
I even played with you.
2+ to hit. All right, so that is 5 hits, and your strength of 3, right? Unless I'm
Pretty
crazy.
sure.
Or toughness 3, I mean.
Oh, here's Burner. She's hanging out with Ace. Toughness 3. Yep.
Okay. So actually, I am strength 7. You get no save. Rending. Man, what's rending do? Read that to me. I think because I got a rending hit in.
Yeah.
I
I
don't
don't think
think
it
it does anything.
matters. I'll have to look up hip shooting later. I don't
Hip
think it really
shooting
pays
is
it.
a double move, and you can shoot still. So
Okay,
that,
well I didn't need it.
yeah, not in this case.
Um, if it's a 6, it causes 1 extra point of damage.
Okay. So we've got 1 extra point of damage on one of these attacks. We'll roll that one really quick. 2+. All right, that's going to be a 2 damage attack. Now we're going to roll the other ones. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 damage, no armor save. So we're going to roll 6 injury dice. And she's going to die from flesh wounds.
Yeah, that thing always just kills whatever it hits.
Okay, so now I get a consolidation move. I don't remember how far that is, but I sure as heck need it. Does it say on this stupid thing? It might not. Close combat, resolve, inflict damage. No, it does not tell me how to do a consolidate. Go ahead and activate. I'm just going to look it up really quick how far the consolidate move is. And just keep in mind that Noctghoul is probably going to be behind cover, hopefully.
Yeah. My prone
Consolidate
Orlock,
122. Mm-hmm.
he's gonna try and stand up.
Okay, so I think. Oh man, we're gonna. I think you can just do it. It's just a simple action, but check the actions. There's literally like a stand up action.
Don't you have the book? Yeah, you have that.
I
It
thought it
doesn't
would
tell me
be
that.
just look at the quick reference guide, see if it's on there.
Quick ref. Is that on here?
Just scroll out. This drives me crazy.
Oh, over here.
It might not be on there. It might be on one of the smaller ones too. That's just below that. But hang on, let me check. Oh my gosh, now I forgot what page I was even looking for. I was using the Hive Secundus rulebook to reread the rules earlier, and that one's a little bit more nicely laid out than this one as far as just being a rules book is concerned. Okay. All right. Well, that's fine because time is something we do have right now. If you're playing along at home, you should notice this game is actually moving along pretty fast, even though we're being very slow about it. At least it feels fast to me. How does it feel to you, Pod?
No, it feels fast. But yeah, we're going really slow. I gotta relearn it, and I'm super
Alternately, if all
tired.
enemy models, blah, blah, blah. I don't want coup de grace. I want consolidation or coup de grace. 2 inches is what it gets for his consolidation. Here, you can go ahead and. What are you goofing off with on there? You cut that out. Alrighty. So let's stop fooling around. I don't even remember. Oh, you're trying to figure out how to stand it back up, right? He's still kind of vulnerable from here, but he's maybe gonna have some cover, and he'll have cover if they open the door on him. Okay, so it's just a basic action to stand up. All right. So you're going to stand him up. Yeah, so these guys, even though, like, technically he could potentially see this plasma gunner, because he is prone and he has some kind of cover, he's fine. Yeah. So keep in mind, I know you know this stuff, Jen. I'm just explaining it in case Paul and Josh come in, because this could be confusing. Oh, and as far as the wound sequence, guys, that's another thing. You roll to wound. If you succeed your wound attempt, you remove a wound. Okay? If the guy is reduced to 0 wounds, then you'll roll an injury roll. You'll roll an extra injury dice for every other piece of damage he takes. Okay, so. Oh my god, Jen, what are you trying to do? Just tell me what you. Just fucking leave him, Jen. I know what he's trying to do. I'm not going to be like he's not completely behind the wall. I don't need to sit here for the next hour. He freaking. Are you gonna shoot with him or what? Oh yeah. He's got no target. He could move back or something. But yeah, it's up to you. If you're happy with him there, then that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Alrighty. Okay, let's just get this game moving. Okay, so I'm just going to do group activation. Weber is going to open the door. He's going to move out. And he's going to make sure that he's close enough to his friend so that he can help him. And this boy is going to come in and he's going to close the door. All right, I am done, so it is your turn. Oh, that was your only flamer, right? Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. And she has been wiped off the map. Like Buenos Aires. All right, so back to wound rolls, though. So the way that her model actually died, flesh wounds reduce your toughness by 1. Each additional serious injury you get beyond the first counts as a flesh wound. So I rolled 1 flesh wound for her and 2 extra serious injuries, which made her a toughness 0 model, so she just died. If you don't do a massive amount of damage on these models, it takes them a long time to die, potentially. So like my little web guy here has a serious injury. He's going to have a chance to recover at the end of the round. If he fails, he's going to get a flesh wound, and he could eventually die from those flesh wounds. If he recovers, he's back up in the fight. What are you trying to figure out, Jen? Unmute yourself. I'll tell you if you need to mute
Sorry.
yourself.
I'm trying to eyeball. I think that's more than 5 inches because that was 10.
Are you trying to charge or what?
Yeah, we're gonna go for it. We're
You
gonna
get an
double
extra
activate.
D3.
Yeah.
All right. So this guy's going to open your door, I'm guessing. All right, open the door up. You can fight my guy on this side of the barricade, by the way, as long as you're kind of like base to base of the
Yeah.
barricade.
Yeah, I remember that. He can, because he'll be within an inch.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're going to. Damn it. It's not that big of a door. Holy shit.
Well, you just moved 3 inches so far.
And he's going to. Oh no, he can't
He's
do
done.
3 things. He's done. He's just moved.
Don't forget your dog.
Yeah.
So dogs, pets always like group activate with the master as well, even if the master doesn't have an extra group activate. Oh, so first off, that's a road warden, right? Is
This
that your
guy?
leader or is that your road warden? Or your arms
This
master?
is an arms master. He's
He
named
doesn't he
arms
doesn't
master.
have group activation.
Oh, wait.
No, he does. He has group activation 1 according to that. Double check it for me in your book.
Yeah, because he's one of the
Well,
leaders
normally the specialist
of champions.
champions, I think they lose their group activation most of the time. That's the only reason I'm demanding you check it.
Arms master, group activation 1.
All right, he's got it, then he's fine. But like actually, it says my Noctigul has it too. That's so weird. Where did I get that impression? Is
So
that
I'm going to roll a
compute
d6
complete
for him,
faction?
and then a d3 for him, and a d3 for his dog.
Yeah. You want to do you have to do them separately though.
He's first. He got an extra
No, your
3.
dog has to be first
Why does my dog have to
because
be
it's a group
first?
activation. You have to go last with the guy that's activating him.
No, you don't.
Are you
It never
sure?
said you had to go
Well,
last.
check
It
it.
just said you declare them and then you activate in whatever order. But you
Well,
have to
well,
declare them.
read it for me because obviously I don't understand how the rule works.
All right. So when a fighter with this special rule is activated, their controlling player can choose to activate a number of additional ready, friendly, or lock fighters equal to the number shown in brackets that are within 3 inches of this fighter.
hmm
The controlling player must nominate all of the fighters who will be activated in this way before any of them is activated. Once all participants in the group activation have been nominated, the controlling player selects one and activates them as normal, fully resolving their activation before selecting and activating the next.
All right.
Each fighter activates individually, groups do not activate simultaneously.
Okay. So it doesn't matter the order. All right,
No,
yeah. So you can do the arms master first. What'd you roll for him?
a 6, so he's got 3.
So what's his base
He's
movement?
5 normal, so that gives him like 7. 8, that gives him 8.
3. Do you want? You can fight him on this side of the
I'd rather
barricade.
fight him on this side.
All right,
All right, now,
the dog.
yeah. Oh, nice. He also
What's his
gets
movement?
5. I don't know why the hell he's so freaking slow, but he has the same speed.
He's gonna fail his. Actually,
He
maybe
still
he's
has to
not.
move.
Well, I thought he didn't move all the way. No, he's in. I'll give that to you. I'll say he's
Okay.
in. We'll go over the finer points later. All
All
right.
right.
So you're gonna get a +1 to hit for the assistant.
And I charge. Don't I get something? Let me.
+1 attack.
Yeah.
So look at your hammer. We got to figure that out because I think it's like unwieldy or some shit, or it might have -1 to hit or some other bullshit. You got to look at it.
Yeah.
It's on your card.
Hammer boy. Melee, pulverize, versatile.
Oh, hold on a second. Hold on a second. I'm fucking this up. Your dog has not charged yet. You have to complete your arms master first.
Okay.
So we're going to
So
pretend
he'll.
like the dog isn't there. The dog will get an assist from the arms master, though.
Okay. All right. So we're going to. What is that little. Oh, I just used my own weapon skill to hit.
Yeah. But is there anything? Well, let me see the card. It could have a -1 or something like that. No, the arc hammer does not have any minuses. It also has a 1-inch range, so it's versatile. You have pulverized. Do you know what pulverized does?
No, I'm gonna. On my way to looking that up.
All right. Its strength is +3, so he's a 6 strength guy. So it's 2+ to wound, -1 AP, and 3 damage.
Okay. After making an injury roll for an attack made by this weapon, the attacking player can roll a d6. If the result is equal to or higher than the target's toughness or is a natural 6, they can change one injury dice from a flesh wound result to serious injury result.
Okay. All right. So hang on just a second. I'm going to continue to assist you. So he's got 2 attacks. So he's going to have 3 total. So grab 3 dice.
I just roll 3.
Yeah. It's 3+ to hit.
I'll hit.
Okay. So now it's 2+ to wound. So roll, just hit the 3 again, and you're looking for 2s. Okay. Do I get a save? Noctical, what are you wearing? Armored undersuit and mesh armor. So he has a 4+ save, and it's a -1 AP. So I'm on 5s. So we're going to roll 3 armor saves. No, none make it. So give me just a second. So I have 2 wounds. This is a total of 9 damage. So one's going to get eaten by a wound. So roll 8 injury rolls. And then hang on just a second. Hang on. All right. Pick up all of those and roll them.
I'm being retarded about this. There we go.
He's out of
I can
action.
roll them better if you want.
I
But
don't give a shit. He's fucking dead. And out of action doesn't necessarily mean dead in campaign play. But in a skirmish, he's just out of action. That's all that matters.
so
So
he will
he
have
hasn't
just.
he hasn't made an action, Jen.
Yeah, he's just going to double move to
Okay,
come
so
up
you're
here
just gonna
behind
move
you.
him to be next
Yeah,
to him. All right.
yeah, well, behind him, so he's not
Yeah.
getting like shot at. Here we go. Oh damn it, we've made a good web target here now. Oops. I was trying to be real careful about that, but I forgot about it when trying to hit that guy.
All right. Go with the rest of your guys.
Oh yeah. I really don't think Sergeant Plasma is going to get close enough to see a damn thing over there.
There's a guy standing right behind the barricade. You can see him from where
I
he's
know.
standing.
Oh yeah, someone's standing up. I see. All right, so Sergeant Plasma is going to try and hit Mr. Webb.
All right.
That's like a minus to his thing. I think
It's
he can do it.
-2 to. So first off, you're declaring it. Now you
Yeah.
want to measure to see if he's in short range. It's a 12-inch short range. You're in short range. So it's plasma gun gets +2 to its short range. You get -2 because of the full cover. So it's just on your ballistic skill.
Okay.
So what's your ballistic skill? 3?
Yeah, his ballistic skill is 3.
Okay, so you want to roll 1 dice and 1 ammo die.
Damn it, I was
So it's a miss.
gonna roll that across the table. I just dropped it right there.
All right. Miss. All right. So he still has a move if he wants to hide better. Otherwise, he's done.
Yeah, we'll just step back behind this thing.
All right. And then you've got your leader and another greenhorn still.
Yeah, we'll have the greenhorn. Go 2. We'll just go the full 3. 3. And then all the way up to
9, basically. Yeah.
9. All right, we're gonna double move, I guess. That's gonna be 5. And then another 5. All right. And that's, I think that's the end of the round.
All right. So, would you look up recovery rolls? Because I've got a seriously injured guy. I have one guy who is still standing and active who can help him. I think it gives him some kind of a bonus. I think you roll injury dice, and if you get an out of action, he bleeds to death. If you get a flesh wound, he stands up with a flesh wound. And I think the helper lets me roll an extra die and pick the one I want, but we will see.
A bunch of vehicles. The end phase.
How
There we
about you
go.
look in the index, or have you found it?
Recover and restart. Yeah, I found it.
All right.
All right, for each member of their gang that is prone and seriously injured and still on the battlefield, you make a recovery test by rolling the injury dice. If you get out of action, you remove them. If you're seriously injured, you suffer a flesh wound and remains as they are. If you get flesh wound, you suffer a flesh wound and become prone and pinned. If you have assistance, one standing and active friendly fighter can offer assistance. Roll one extra injury dice, then pick one of them to
Yeah.
resolve.
Okay, I've got a flesh wound, so he's no longer seriously injured, but he is flesh wounded. Um, so go. I'm gonna fail my bottle test on purpose, and at the start of the round, we're just gonna run, and that is the end of the game. I mean, technically, I think it's I run at the start of the round, whether I have priority or not. Now, if that guy was wounded, he would not automatically run away. He would potentially stay and could be killed, and I'd have to try and get him off with a die roll, if I recall. In campaign play, that's kind of how things go. Like, I lost my Noct Ghoul, and I don't like the way things are looking right now. Now, potentially, my Weber could have webbed the crap out of these guys, and we'd have been in pretty good shape. But I think I'm just gonna get models killed. I don't think I'd turn this game around. Um, so Jen, what are your thoughts on the mod so far?
I'm getting used to it. I think it's pretty good. To be honest, it's better than some other ones we've played with. Uh, it's a little fidgety, and I always wish I had a real table, but you can't argue against the ease of use for just
Yeah, and I
starting a game.
think let me see. I think they have. Oh no, they don't. I almost thought that they had the proper Zorn Mortalis, but they have the kill team terrain. I mean, they have the wall sections. We could potentially make a Zone Mortalis board the old style, but I don't think I ever would. That would be so finicky in this and difficult. But they have the Sector Mechanicus terrain is the same, but yeah. So Paul, Josh, if you guys ended up seeing this, I bet it was fairly confusing. But this game can be pretty straightforward. It's just there's a lot of little rules, but as you can see, it's kind of obvious when they come up. Um, this is a pretty cool game. Plays fast. I like the way that this works as an alternating activation game. I really like group activations in this. And that's I guess that's all I've got to say. So we are going to stop here, and hopefully we will get a game going on at the end.